Welcome to Visions of Hope Abuse Recovery Centers. Visions of Hope is a rehabilitation and recovery center for abused women and children. Visions of Hope Abuse Recovery Centers is a charitable organization that works with women and abused children on transforming their lives, giving them self-worth, and treating them from the abuse situation all the way down to caring for them, rehabilitating them, and getting them back into life. It all started when, as a woman who came out of a 12-year abusive marriage, I found myself at the bottom of the barrel after being raised with two missionary parents, very conservatively, knowing what to do right and wrong, but a 12-year abusive marriage that found me almost dead, going to work with bruises and other things that would happen at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning and not know what to say. I think the most frustrating part of it all for me was feeling like I was living a lie and telling everybody that my marriage was amazing and we would be married forever when heartbreak was going on at home, and at any moment at 2 or 3 I could be bawling my eyes out and praying that he wouldn't come in the locked door. And the very last straw was when I almost lost my life and I just got out, grabbed my stuff, and got into the car and left. I also found over the next couple years that turned into years of partying and doing almost everything wrong that a woman could do, I found that many people would just talk to me. They would just come up to me off the street and tell me their story. I don't know if it's because when you go through an experience, somebody notices something in your eyes, but I started having ideas for what could be made possible for people in my situation. I started wanting to help women, and this vision kept coming out of my head about Visions of Hope and having centers around the country and out of the country and in Canada for protection, where we could fly women similar to Betty Ford Centers and Promises Malibu, but where the woman could come in with her kids or whatever else was keeping her from it, and they could just stay and receive help and have everything from the spa down to the nutrition and the counseling and the getting back into the workplace and anything else that she might need. Not only the place to get better, but the ability to see themselves in a different light and understand that they have a self-worth. And I started realizing that when we help a woman and we're helping her children, we're not just helping that woman and transforming her life and their children's life. We're helping families, we're helping communities, and we're changing the statistic of abuse being 1 in 3 and 1 in 4, but we're helping them one at a time. My heart breaks for how many women don't get out. I've always had a fear of sharing my story publicly, and especially on a public website or in a publication, for fear of what would happen from my abuser or the families, or what they would have to say about what I did, just leaving, getting out of the situation, the guilt, the shame, everything that plagues people in abusive situations just floods my mind. But I'm sharing my story because I want to make a difference. I want every woman out there to know that there is another life. We need your help. Visions of Hope Abuse Recovery Centers can go so far as we partner with each one of you. And anywhere from small donations all the way up to investors who are going to help with the facilities to organizations that may want to link arms, we need you. We are also looking for women's stories. Go to our contact page if you want to help or tell your story. Share your information with us completely confidentially, and feel free to click on the I would like to share my story page. Visions of Hope Abuse Recovery Centers. Meeting needs, transforming women, changing lives.